Hi, I'm Deborah Trivette, and I'm going to talk to you about a sign cutting stick today. This is the sign cutting stick I made. I actually made it from a tobacco stick that I had because it already has a point on it, and I think that will be a good addition. You just need a stick 40 inches at least. This one's 55. If I didn't have that handy, I would have just went and cut me off a tree branch or something to make me a stick. You need some kind of rubber bands or O-rings on it for measuring purposes. I use ponytail holders. They'll work for me for that. So what I'm going to do is we're going to walk up here and get the sign stick, and I put some tracks down here. I put it in this dirt just to make it a little bit easier so I could show you how you use this stick. Now what you do is you find your first track, and at the heel of that first track you would put your marker. Then your second track that you see, what you see is right there, the heel of that one, and you mark that. So with that measurement, that information, you should be able to take this stick and put marker at the end of the heel, and you should be able to pick up your next track. And guess what? You do that. Absolutely. So right there's the next track at the heel right there. So that's how you would determine your direction of travel. This is an awesome stick. I actually turned, but you can see that track there. Now if you were looking for the track, you would kind of sweep back and forth. You would use this for that. Another thing that you would use the sign cutting stick for is to mark it. So I'm going to circle this track right here. Make me a circle around this track. That marks it. This was my right foot. So I'm going to make a little mark to the right, hash to the right, and that's going to say this is your right foot. So that's a little bit how you can use a sign cutting stick. Now, the light can be your friend or it can be your enemy, and it makes it easier to see tracks when the sun is low if you're in natural light, because it casts a longer shadow and brings out the details of any depression on the ground. If the sun is high, it diminishes the details. So it's best when the sun is low and you're facing the sun. You can see things better. Now if you use artificial light, then you can dictate how that light is, the angles of that light, and you can get the angle that you need to do the tracking that you need to do, look for the tracks. And all information, everything in this video came from reading Ab Taylor and Donald Cooper's Fundamentals of Man Tracking, which was published by Sky Horse Publishing in 2014, New York, New York.